Hey, good morning, everybody. Today's class is going to be focused on the hamstrings, and it's going to be all about just finding more pliability in the backs of the legs. That being said, we'll start on our back, and we're going to get right into it. So just use something strap-like or your strap and loop it around your right foot. And just grabbing each end of your strap in each hand. You can bend the left knee with the foot flat if needed. And then close your eyes, hug your elbows in, drop your shoulder heads down towards the floor, and then push the ball of the foot up into the strap. And just get a lay of the land. So maybe you're about 70%, maybe you're about 50% to your full range of motion. But not forcing it, so letting yourself just acknowledge the hamstring muscle and soften into the breath. And then bend the knee, left knee to chest, and just take the left foot into the strap and extend the right leg out. And second side. Notice if there's any differences between the sides. Soften the neck. Slow down the breath. Let's take one more full breath. And then bend the left knee. Just let your strap release off to the side, and then hug your knees to your chest. You can come to your right or left hip, or rock and roll along your spine. Let's just come right to hands and knees. Cycle through cow and cat, awakening the spine. And then find your neutral tabletop. Downward facing dog, lift the hips. You can pedal out the legs. Invite any other movement. And then look to your hands and slowly step your feet to your hands. Walk your spine out your pelvis, little bend of the knees as you exhale, fold forward. You might grab opposite elbows, keep your hands down, maybe sway side to side. Last breath out, release what you have. And then roll up to stand, take a breath in. Arms up, palms press, thumbs to heart. Stretch your arms up there, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Let's take an inhale and lengthen the spine. Step back to high plank. And then scoot forward from your toes. Broaden the chest. Chaturanga, exhale. Back up to plank, inhale. Twice more, exhale, chaturanga. Keep the navel lifting. Back to plank, inhale. Broaden, lift belly, chaturanga. All the way down. Point your toes back, shoulders curl back. Inhale, lift the chest, cobra pose. Exhale, lower. Shoulders back. Inhale, lift up. Now exhale, lower. Turn on the whole back body. Hover your hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Walk your hands back. Curl the shoulders back. One more cobra or upward facing dog. Take a breath in. Down dog. Go back. And push the top thighs back. And then lift your forearms up as you hug your upper arms in. Drawing the inner thighs back, outer hips back. Allowing your heels to disappear from behind your toes. Inhale, look to your hands. Step or hop, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Rise to stand, breath in. Fold forward and down, breath in. Inhale and lengthen. Chaturanga, step or hop. Take it through up dog or cobra, breath in. Exhale, downward facing. Take a full breath. Look forward, inhale. Feet to hands, exhale. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up. Fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Quietly, chaturanga. Take it through your flow. Just connect to the breath. Stand up, take a full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, look forward. Feet to hands, exhale. Shoulders back, heart forward, inhale. Fold forward, exhale, strong legs. Let's come to chair, inhale, big toes touch. Stretch your arms up, drop your seat. And then soften the sides of your neck, roll your inner biceps back. And then draw your front ribs towards your back ribs as you continue to sit back and down. Broaden your upper back. Sit even lower, heavier in the heels, less in the toes. Look towards your pinkies. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Take it through your flow. And then inhale, stretch your right leg up. Pretty straightforward Sunday. Just step your right heel to thumb, spin your left foot out. Hips low, arms up, warrior one. Exhale, vinyasa. One breath out. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing, exhale. Second side, left leg up, inhale. Knee to nose, step in between, spin your right foot out. Keep your hips low, warrior one, inhale. Exhale, vinyasa. Stretch out that breath out through chaturanga. Inhale, lift. Exhale, downward facing. Take a full breath. Lift your left leg up, inhale. Bend your right knee, now hop your right foot between your hands. Exhale. Warrior one, left heel back, arms up, inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Hop your left foot between your hands. Exhale. Warrior one, inhale. Vinyasa, exhale. Finish it up. And then lift your left leg up there, inhale. High in the ball of your right foot. I just want you to hop your right foot forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. Doesn't have to be far. It might just be halfway forward. Keep it pretty brisk and very quiet. Last 10 seconds. Down dog splits, and then hop that right leg all the way forward. Bring your left knee down. Low lunge there, inhale. Lift the back knee and straighten your right leg, high pyramid, exhale. Cycle through the breath, low lunge, knee down, lift the heart. High pyramid, fold. You can lift the right ball of foot. Inhale, knee down. Exhale, high pyramid, and stay. You might step the left foot in. And then inhale, soften your right knee, lengthen your spine, and then fold forward and lift your shoulder heads up. Stretch the heart towards your ankle, from your right hip back and in. Soften the sides of the neck. And then slowly just come right to your standing splits there. Internally rotate the left leg. So you don't clench through the top of the pelvis. And then get your hands down. You can step back, vinyasa. Maybe hop to chaturanga. And just take your flow. Downward facing dog. Second side, put your right leg up there. Shift your shoulders forward, look between your thumbs, and then just find those little hops forward and back. And if you need to pause in down dog splits, that's fine. Ten more seconds. Down dog splits, inhale. Hop your left foot between your hands. Bring your right knee down. Lift the chest, breath in. Fold forward, lift both knees and fold, breath out. Right knee down, lift the chest, inhale. Keep your belly on your thigh as you exhale and straighten your legs. Inhale, shoulders back, hard up. And we'll stay. Exhale and fold. You might pop the back foot in. But then soften your left knee. Lengthen your spine out. Take an inhale. Then fold forward and down. Exhale. And keep wrapping your left hip back. Take a full breath. And then look down, standing splits. Stretch the right leg up. It doesn't matter how high it goes, but turn the toes down. Internally rotate the right leg. So you're not closing off through that right SI joint or clenching that area. And let your whole left side of your spine lengthen forward and down. Take another full breath. And then take your vinyasa. You might step back through runner's lunge, or maybe float up, take it through a little hover. Downward facing dog. And see if you can turn your sitting bones up now that the hamstrings are a little more warm. So you can feel that length through the backs of the legs, but then knit your front ribs back, lift your belly, and shoot the side of your heart forward as you hug your upper arms in. We're going to take an inhale, lift your right leg up. Wrap your triceps in, and then hop and switch right foot between your hands. You can just step there if you'd rather. Standing splits. First, find an inhale breath and lengthen. And then exhale and fold. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale, left knee to chest. And I want you to fold like this. Squeeze your thighs together, kick your left heel to your butt, and just look behind you there. And keep lifting your right hip up and squeezing your thighs together. And then soften your right knee. Left hand to shin. I want you to come all the way up here. And then interlace your hands around your left shin. And then draw your shoulders back. Lengthen your tailbone down. And then zip up your inner thighs and reach back with both hands for your left ankle. And then shoulders back, tailbone down. And then draw the shin back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Keep your left hand around the outer ankle. Soften the grip with your right hand, and then sweep the arm forward. Then lift the rib cage. Tip forward from the pelvis and push your shin back. Keep hugging your right hip in. 3, 2, right bicep to ear. Eagle pose, left leg over. Give yourself a hug or left arm under, sit. Anchor through the right heel. Lean the upper body back. And just take a full breath there. And then unravel the left leg through warrior 3. And then right back to standing splits. And get your hands down. Roll your left inner thigh up. And then look down. Hop back a couple inches so you can get your shoulders over your wrists. And then we're not going to hold handstand. I just want you to lean the weight towards your hands, look between your thumbs, and then hop up, kick your butt, land light. Twice more. Hop up, kick your butt, land light. Hop up, kick your butt. And then once you land, right back to warrior 1. Tailbone down, knit the front ribs, lift the chest, gaze up. Then exhale, maybe go back. Press your hands behind your back, take an inhale, and then humble your warrior. Fold forward and down, exhale. And then just release your hands. Spin to the ball of your left foot to bring the knee down. And then just kind of half splits here. Straighten the right leg, walk your fingers back. And then just like in our pyramid, chest forward. Pull the right heel underneath you. And then fold forward from the back of the heart as a navel lift. And we try to lift the right quad. Squeeze the muscle to the bone. And then come back to runner's lunge. Inhale, knee over ankle. Come to your fingertips. You might walk them out a little, but keep your belly on your thigh. All I want you to do is tap left knee to right calf, and then tap the toes back, and then tap the calf, and then tap the toes. If you want to challenge yourself, you might bring hands to heart, and just tap the toes, and tap the calf, but keep your belly to your thigh. Toes, calf, toes, calf. Last 3. Nice and slow, smooth movement 2. And then tap your calf, bring your hands down, pull your knee towards your nose, and then right hand grabs blade edge of left foot for your pistol squat. You can take your hand inside the foot, maybe left hand grabs outer foot, lean back, push through the right heel, lift up through the heart. Squeeze the thighs together. And that whole right leg really active all the way through the ankle. Take a full breath in. And just set your bottom down. And then float your right leg out. You might bend your left knee here so you can lift your low back. I want you to hover your right leg. Shoulders back, and then exhale, tap the knees. Inhale, extend and hover. Exhale and tap the knees. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. 3 more, inhale. Exhale, tap. Twice more. And then hover the right leg. Bend your left knee and then roll down. So you're just hovering through the back body. And then straighten your left leg or grab somewhere down the calf. Take an inhale there. And then exhale, tap the knees. Inhale, extend. Let's all take our arms forward. And then exhale, right knee to chest. I want you to hover the left leg. And then extend the right leg, left leg up. Exhale, right knee to chest. Inhale, extend. Maybe hands behind the head if you need a little support. Exhale. Inhale. Now exhale, add the twist to the right. Left elbow to right knee. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to your right as you pull the thigh in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Twist. Inhale. Twist right. Inhale. And I'll pause with the left leg up. Twist, tie your legs. And now twist to your left and press your palms together. Try to lift the left shoulder blade. Draw your belly back. Reach out to your feet. Squeeze the thighs. Last 3, you might pulse. 2, 1. Knee to chest. Grab around the foot. Bend the knee. And then sit up with the thigh to your chest and then straighten the leg again. So you're hovering that right. Lift your low back. Plug the shoulders down. Take a full inhale. And then right hand blade edge of foot. Left arm up as you circle the arm back. If you need to, just set the right foot down or bend the knee, foot flat. But keep lifting the low back there. And then look towards the left foot. Just release that. And then cross the left ankle on top with the knees bent. And I want you to kind of low bow. Inhale, zip up your thighs. And then exhale, twist left, open the knees. You can take hands behind the head or just bend the elbows. Low bow, zip up. Exhale, open the knees, keep the ankles crossed, twist right. So continue to move through that. You're always tapping opposite elbow to knee. Keeping the ankles crossed. Moving through low and high bow. Little inner thigh work here too. Never hurt anybody. Core. Let's do 3 more each side. Twice more. Last one each side. Now hold, try to split your ankles apart, knit your front ribs, draw your navel down, turn your palms up, look up. 5, 4, 3, 2, knees to chest. 1. Keep that left ankle on top. And then rock up. I want you to come to just a seated Sukhasana pose. And then really lift your chest. I like to turn my fingers back, maybe come to the tips. And then think cow pose here. So broaden your chest, lift your low back, squeeze the inner border of your shoulder blades together. And then we're going to recreate this. If you take your arms straight up and flex the wrist, we're going to recreate this upside down. So hands down, keep that left ankle in front. Get your hands down. You might just take 1 hop up to chaturanga, get your butt high. You might take more than 1. But get your butt up high, hug your upper arms in, knees wide, and then quietly, chaturanga. Good, downward facing. Take a full breath. Let the neck soften. Top thighs back as the low belly lifts. And then stretch your left leg up. Hug your upper arms in, look forward. And then hop and switch or just step left heel to thumb. Standing splits, but first lengthen out. And then pursue belly to thigh as you fold. And then the more you can turn your right toes to the left and lift from right under the sitting bone of that right leg, the better. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Now bend your right knee and fold so the thighs, both of the thighs are on your abdomen. And get as compact as you can, just letting your head go. Squeezing that right heel toward your sitting bone. And thighs together. Now bend your left knee, right hand to shin. Keep your right thigh to your chest as you stand on the left leg. Both hands are on the shin, shoulders back, take an inhale. Squeeze your left quad to the bone. And set up for dancer, so that left leg stays really strong. Reach back with both hands. Shoulders back, tailbone down, and then tip a little or a lot as you push your shin back. Soften your grip, just enough to release just that left arm. Circle the arm down and up. Try to align bicep to ear, and then maybe lift your right heel higher. Roll your right hip down. Full breath in. And exhale, release. Full breath out. Right to eagle. Right leg out, over. Right arm under. I'm really feeling that left ankle working hard. The underbelly of the foot. Lifting. Full breath in. Standing splits. And at any time, you can release the eagle bind. Try to smoothly make your way out. Maybe rock the weight back to the heel, forward to the toes. And then get your hands down, hop your left foot back so you're on the toes. Shift shoulders over wrists. And then keep your thigh to your chest. Commit to that as you just kick your heel to your butt and land light. So thigh to chest, hug your upper arms in, kick your butt, land light. And then one more. Warrior one, tip back with the right leg, stretch your arms up. Interlace your hands, opposite thumb on top, take a full breath in. Humble warrior breath out. And then inhale, get your hands down, spin to the ball of the right foot. Shift the hips back for half splits. You might walk your left heel forward or just right knee back. But inhale, up dog your chest. Stretch your ribs out your pelvis and then exhale, fold. Runner's lunge. And then walk your hands out. Keep your belly to your thigh. Tap your calf. And then tap the toes. And then tap the calf. Tap the toes. Maybe hands to prayer. Tap the calf. Keep going. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hands down. Now knee to nose, and then left hand to blade edge of foot. Bend your left knee and sit. Maybe right hand just down to support, or grab around the right foot with both hands. And then see how tall you can get as you push your abdomen in your left thigh and vice versa. And plug your shoulders down and back. And then just draw your bottom down, align your thighs there, float your left leg out. You might bend your right knee and just stay here so your low back is lifted. But then exhale, tap the knees. Inhale, hover the heel. Again, shoulders down, low back lifts. You're lengthening this whole time. Last 3, 2, 1. Float that left leg out and hover it. And then bend your right knee and roll down to your low back. Keep your upper back hovering. And then you might straighten the leg or keep the knee bent. But then let's all release it there. And then left knee to chest, right leg covers. Inhale, find that L. Exhale, left knee to chest, right leg covers. Hands behind the head, and then exhale, add the twist. Right elbow, left knee, inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Last 3, 2, 1. Find the L shape, and then press your palms together and twist to your right as you squeeze your thighs together. And you might pulse the torso here. Come back to center, grab around the right foot and bend your knee. Push your belly into your thigh so you can rock up and then straighten your leg. Right hand blade edge, right arm up, inhale. Lift your low back and then spin your chest to the right, exhale. Inhale back to center, release your foot. Press your right ankle on top, exhale. And then low boat, zip up your thighs. Exhale, sit up and twist. Inhale low, exhale, twist. And keep going. Maybe hands behind the head. Keep that right ankle on top. Low bow, inhale to high bow, exhale, both arms up. Pull your belly to your thigh to your belly. Flex your wrists, and then recreate that. Get your feet down, keep your ankles crossed. Shoulders over wrists. Get your butt up high. If you want more than one attempt, land light. And then take it through your flow. Take 3 full breaths. And downward facing dog. Stretch your right leg up. And then hop and switch or just step heel to thumb. Come to Anjaneyasana, knee down. And then lift your left knee and come halfway forward. Arrow lunge. Crescent lunge. Inhale. And then lengthen your tailbone down. I want you to bend into that left knee so it just hovers. And then inhale and straighten it. Exhale, hover. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, hover. Inhale, straighten. And then exhale, hover. Adding on, inhale, halfway forward. Take an exhale. Inhale, crescent, hover the knee. Exhale, straighten the knee, halfway forward, arrow. Lift the triceps up. Inhale, hover, lift the torso. Exhale, arrow, float the arms. Inhale, crescent. And then exhale, hover, or come halfway forward. One more, inhale, hover the knee. Exhale, hover the torso, halfway forward. Come right to reverse warrior. Keep the strong bend in the knee. And maybe bend into it even more as you lift your left inner thigh. And fill out that whole right side with breath and space. Take another inhale, sit a little lower. Easy twist, exhale. And stretch your right arm up, hug your right hip back. And then get your right hand down. Just step your back foot in. Set up like we're going to pyramid, but then come to the blade edges of both feet and walk your hands between your legs. And you might shorten your stance a little bit and soften the knees, but try to come to the blade edges of both feet and curl your toes up toward your knees. Squeeze your thighs, inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, fold. You're getting more into that lateral right hip, down to the knee. And hamstring. And then just look down. Now set up 3 feet between the feet, pyramid pose. Hands under shoulders, bend your right knee, lengthen your spine out. And then push the mat away to work your right hip back as you fold over that right thigh. Really keep working that left leg as much as you can. Rolling the inner thigh back, anchoring to the heel. And keeping equal distribution of weight in the feet. And now look down and come to your fingertips or your hands, and I want you to rock to the left toes and to the right heel. And then think chin to shin, lift your right leg up and then forward. Up and then forward. And then leg up and back, down dog splits. Again, roll the toes down, firm your left hip back. And then walk your hands to your left foot. And then put a little bend in your left knee. Stay here. You might take left hand around the ankle. You might grab around the ankle with both hands. Keep extending the heart out. Notice if your shoulders are shrugging. Plug them back. Melt the heart. Lift the belly. And split the legs apart from strength. And you might be quivering through that left ankle. But find your breath. Find your focus. You might keep your hands around the ankle and just straighten that left leg. And then pull it. And then get your hands down, walk them forward to down dog splits. Option 1, stay here. Option 2, Hanuman handstand. So we're gonna work to find handstand, but split the legs in air. Activate the feet, hug the thighs in from the upper arm to the center line, and hold. Bring your left foot down. Good news is, it's half pigeon time. Bring your right knee between the hands, and then work your left leg back. And then we're gonna take this in 2 parts. So for this first part, I want you to walk your fingers back and puff up your chest. And you might have blocks under your hands to do that. So lengthen tailbone forward, hug your outer hips in, and then lift your low abdomen away from that right thigh. If it feels good, fly your arms up, go up and then back. I like to just play with maybe hands in my, or head in my hands, elbows wide. Maybe cactus the arms or grab around for the upper arms. Then get your hands down and fold forward. You might take right hand to right foot for the half bind. Maybe walk it off to the right a little. And just find a place where you can soften into the breath, into the hips. And then slowly make your way out. Get your hands down. Walk your left foot in, and then stretch your right leg up and back. You can inhale. Right knee, left upper arm. Fall in triangle. You can set the foot down or not. And let's take knee to chest, to side plank, maybe a tree leg, or wild thing if you want it. Maybe do something you don't normally do. And then look to your left thumb, hug your right knee to your chest, spin on the left foot. We're coming right to Hanuman here. So right back to half or full splits. So I like to keep the left toes, the back toes curled under to steer that left hip from rolling open. and sitting just on that right sitting bone. You want to charge your left hip forward, right hip back. And you might play with just hands to blocks or that same lengthening of the spine out the pelvis. And then if it's accessible, folding forward and down. Take your last full breath. And then come up to runner's lunge. Stretch your right leg up and back, bend the knee, open the hip, and then bring your left elbow down. Wing your right elbow out or walk it in line with your left elbow. Stay there with the hip open or find your inversion. And you might find more of a center split here, so your hips are opening to the right. And then take it through. Get out of there. Down dog, vinyasa. Full breath. And then just lift your left leg up. Take an inhale. And then hop and switch or just step your left foot between your hands. And it might be really low. It doesn't have to be a big hover there. And then bring your right knee down. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Anjani. Exhale, halfway forward, lift your right knee up. And then inhale for crescent lunge. And then exhale, hover your right knee. And then inhale, lift it up. Exhale, hover right knee, just a little tap maybe. Right, inhale and straighten. Exhale, hover, bend the right knee. Inhale and straighten. Keep knitting your front ribs. Exhale, hover. Take an inhale there. And then exhale, arrow lunge. Inhale, hover, lift the torso and arms. Exhale, halfway forward. Inhale, keep anchoring through the left heel. Pull it underneath you, lift the belly, heart forward, arrow. Inhale, 3 more. Exhale, halfway forward. Inhale. Exhale, halfway forward. Last one, inhale. Halfway forward. And then reverse warrior, take a full breath in. And then draw left knee toward your left as you sink into the bend and lift to the right thigh. And then steer your tailbone to your left. And lift every left rib up away from the one beneath it. Sit a little lower. Take a full inhale. Easy twist. Exhale. So that right thigh, keep lifting it up. And then left hip back, spine forward. And then left hand outside the foot. Just step that back foot in and we'll come to the blade edges of your feet. Shuffle the feet in a little more if you need it. Inhale, hips back, heart forward. Think flat back. And then exhale and fold like this. Hands down, we'll pivot around. Left side pyramid pose. Spin your right foot out. Bend in your left knee, lengthen your spine. And then push the mat away with the ball of the left foot. Work your left hip back as you fold forward. And then lift your shoulder heads up. Sides of the heart forward. And your chest is broadening. Your clavicles are smiling. Creating the space for the neck to lengthen, soften. Check in with the jaw. Take one more full breath. And then you can look down and come to your fingertips or hands, but come to your right toes and left heel. And then lift that left leg up and draw the shin forward. So you're so light on the right toes as you draw your shin more towards your chin. Hips higher. Take a full breath in. And then sweep the leg up. Breath out. Let your head go. And then walk your hands to your right foot, right to standing splits. But then soften your right knee, everyone. Keep your belly on your thigh. You might just bring right hand around the calf. Split the legs apart from strength, or both hands around that right ankle. And that same thing of lifting shoulder head, stretching sides of heart forward, right hip back, left toes down. There's really something about grabbing your ankle, I feel, noticing more how hard it works for you. All those little muscles, or not muscles, but connective tissues. And then you might straighten the leg, keep the hand around the ankle, and pull in. And if you fall out, it's okay. Release one hand, let your head go. Now split the legs apart. And then a short dog look forward. Hanuman here or on your hands. Right leg down, inhale. Left side half pigeon. And then scoot your right knee forward as much as you need to, so the hips are aligned. And then walk your fingers backward to blocks. Keep lifting your low belly, side ribs. Maybe sweep the arms up. Any variation of the arms, just open the front body. And lengthen the spine out. So you actually get deeper into the stretch of the right hip flexor as well. And then keep that up dog or extension of the spine as you lay it out. You might walk it off to the left, left hand to left foot, and then soften into the breath. Walk your hands in, step your right knee in, stretch your left leg up and back. And then left knee, right upper arm. To fall in triangle, cover the foot, or set the foot down. Look to your left thumb, right hand down, side plank on the right hand, whatever variation. Might be a wild thing, tree leg, or star. Back to side plank, hug your left knee to your chest, start to straighten your leg in air, and then find Hanuman. Right knee down, half to full splits. Facing blocks and backing off as needed. The more we try to force, the more the hamstrings will push back to some degree. And then slowly creep back to runner's lunge. And take your left leg up and back, bend the knee and open the hip. And then bring your right elbow down. You can just stay there and draw right bicep to ear and bring your left elbow out. Or align left hand to right elbow. And then look down. Keep your hip open. And you might find more of like a center split here with the legs. Downward facing dog. Just look down. Take a vinyasa or skip. So this last part's going to go really fast. We're going to do 3 postures each side. This is more advanced. So 3 arm balances. We're going to go into Visvamishasana, to hurdler's pose to chin stand, now that we're nice and open. A lot of them are relying on the hamstrings. Shoulders, hips, everything's involved, core, but here we go, down dog splits. You can step, hop and switch, however you want to get foot between your hands. Turn your left foot out, get your right hand to your ankle and get your shoulder under your knee. And then you might bind around that right leg, kind of like a side angle, but keep your chest square. And then right hand outside the foot. You have to keep this left thigh lifting a lot. And then just lift your right leg up. Then maybe draw your right leg forward. Visvamishtrasana. Keep your shoulder under your knee. Release, look down. Hurdler's pose, square your chest, look forward, lift the back leg. To chin down, to both legs up. To chaturanga. Second side, here we go, left leg up. Step in between. And just go for this shoulder under the knee. Turn your right foot out. It's kind of like a humble warrior, but we're just getting in good and deep. Bind behind the back, drop your head. This might be enough for you today. I like to hold this pose and just stay in it. If you want to go for Visvamishtrasana, remember this right thigh has to stay lifted so the pelvis doesn't sink. And your left hand outside your left foot, keep the knee over the shoulder, and then just lounge back enough to lift that left foot up. This might be your pose. Maybe grab foot, keep lifting that right inner thigh. I might lose it this side. This is my hard side. Maybe straighten your left leg. There's your hamstring. To hurdler's pose, release. Square the chest, left knee, left upper arm, look forward, lift the right leg. To butt up, chin down, legs up. Take it through. Hop through to a seat. We're just going to set up for bridge or wheel, feet flat, with knees bent, arms alongside you. Lift your hips up. Find a supported bridge here to start. That nice clasp with the hands, shimmy shoulder blades together. And then gently lower down, just pause. You can knock your knees together. And then second set, feet hip width apart. Peel the spine off the mat. Supported bridge or full wheel, fingertips under shoulders. Let the head down first, and then lift your chest second. It might be fun to come into your splits here. You can step that left foot in, stretch your right leg up. Push your chest between your arms towards the wall that you can see. Maybe second side there. And when you're ready, just release. Come on out. And then right knee to chest. Interlace your hands around the shin and then reach out through your left heel, hug back to your belly. We're just going to find a supine twist here, but if you want to pursue your full splits again, on your back, find that nice clasp behind now the thigh, as you pull the thigh towards you, push it away. So again, you feel that lengthening component of to the right side, low back. And you might stay there or take the knee over for your twist. Inhale back to center. Left knee to chest, right leg long. Interlace your hand around the shin. And then straighten the leg. Find that clasp around the back of the left thigh. Shoulders down. And then left outer hip to right heel as you push, pull with your hands. And left leg. And then stay or guide the left knee to your right behind your supine twist. In Chinese medicine, the hamstrings are associated with the bladder meridian. And the bladder meridian is associated with the water element. So this work can be really soothing and create space to just drop right in. Take your full breath there. And then exhale, release. And set up for any last pose. It might feel good to sit up and find Uttanavishta Konasana, the wide-legged straddle. Maybe even setting your head on a block. Or just stay on your back if you're happy there. Feeling that space in the low back that runs through the posterior hip, down the legs, that radiates up the spine. All the way up through the outer edges of the heart, the neck. And this ability to soften all those little muscles at the base of the skull. Create a little more slack in the hinges of the jaw. Allowing that space and stillness to allow the mind to rest. You're welcome to stay or find a seated shape. I'm just noticing that soothing mindset from your practice. Bringing your hands to your heart and bowing your gaze. Namaste.